I guess Amol, we can start as and when people join in, they would be able to uh, ask questions if they have any questions. So, and yeah, this session is getting recorded as well. So, in case if someone is unable to join, that person would have access to this recording as well.
Yeah, thank
Awesome. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to the demo session of our React module, and today is the first day. I will request everyone, if it is possible for you to switch on your video, I would really appreciate that. Otherwise, it's like talking to a black screen. I don't enjoy talking to a black screen. So that's the main reason. If you're uncomfortable, that's absolutely fine. Okay, it's not a compulsion. But we want this session to be highly interactive. What happens if you have questions in your mind, you can unmute yourself. We does not operate like others wherein we will be keeping you on mute. We will be asking you that at the end of the session, if you have any questions, please ask. The thing is that if I have a question in between and if it is left unanswered, then you will lose interest. So that's the reason we try to make it highly interactive. Whenever you want to stop us, please unmute yourself, raise your hands, or directly ask a question. We will appreciate that. Okay. And the more to and fro's of conversation it happens, then it's better for you and also for us because we will understand that whether we are able to meet the expectation of yours, and also you would be able to understand that whether we are able to address to your concerns that you have in your mind. Okay, that's the main reason these sessions are conducted, and these sessions gonna be live sessions, and every live session is gonna get recorded as well whenever we are going to start with the module. So let's talk about the module. Let's talk about the business because that's very important. Why you are here. So there are two main reasons. What I'm assuming that what might be the two main reasons why you have joined this session. Okay, first you need a job, maybe. Okay, maybe you are already working in a domain. You need to you want to transition your profile from one particular technology maybe to the other. And third, maybe you are working in a non-IT field. You want to get into the IT field. Okay, so there are three types of target audiences who can be in today's session. One who is not working anywhere, is a fresher, he wants to get into the industry. Second, you're already working in the industry, want to transition your profile. And third, I'm working in a non-IT field. I want to get into the IT field and I need to learn some technologies. I have understood some of the technologies. I'm finding interest in knowing and learning these technologies. I want to get into this topic. So these are the three types of questions that can be in your mind. And another important, very, very important question is who we are, how we gonna help you. Okay, so there are thousands and thousands of institutes. What makes us different from the others? Okay, why you gonna choose us? Why not others? So all these questions I would be personally addressing because I believe that if I consider myself to be in your place, then I would need these answers because these answers are very important. That how that institute gonna help me. Because every institute after registration will tell you that, okay, I am not going to receive your calls. I've got my money done. But that is not what we are looking at over here. Our main importance is to ensure that we build that path for you, okay? So that every step, everyone will tell you a very fairy tale kind of a story wherein they're gonna tell you that, okay, if you do this, you will be getting this job, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But what happens if there is a problem? Everything is not meant, everything does not work like the way we plan, right? It's life. Something may go wrong somewhere. So we need to prepare for those areas as well. If there is something which is causing a problem in our journey, we need to address that. Okay. And that will be our objective from day one itself. That is right away from the demo session, we're going to address to those questions. So any questions if you have in your mind, please feel free to ask. Don't hesitate to ask your questions. You can ask your questions in English, Hindi, Marathi, any language you want. Okay. So we are capable to understand that. And if there is any Bengali over here, I can understand Bengali as well. So I would be able to address to your questions if you have it. But please don't hesitate to ask questions because no question is a silly question and any unanswered questions can be quite dangerous for you to actually choose that whether this choice that you are making gonna help you in the journey or not. Okay. And I will request once again, if you guys are comfortable to switch on your video, it will be great. Otherwise, it's fine. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to talk. Okay. I don't want to follow any presentation. I am absolutely raw. I am in the industry since the last 10 years and I have learned a lot from the industry and nothing has gone like scripted for me. Okay. It's whatever things that I have learned from the clients, I've learned from the projects, I've learned from my managers, and I like to present myself as raw as well. Okay. So I'll share my screen. And once again, if you have any questions in between, please feel free to stop me. Okay. So I'm not going to talk about React today. Okay. That will be taken care by Amol. Okay. And Rohidas. I'm going to talk about downtown coders today. How are we going to help? Because this is the first thing you are taking you would be trusting this one. Okay. And how this person or downtown coders gonna help you to make you understand React, because that is very important. If you trust this one, automatically you will be getting this information. So how are we gonna help you? The most important thing for us is our belief. What is the belief that we have? Knowledge. I'm writing in bold. Why? This is very important. I believe in only one thing. If you have the right knowledge, then there is no organization who would be able to reject you. And if I do a lot of things, I'm giving you some AI applications, you are just working, you are doing codes on your mobile phone. That's not going to help you in the long run. What's going to help you is pure knowledge. So obviously, if I'm talking about the knowledge, there is an in-depth syllabus that we're going to cover. What is the syllabus? We will let you know. So why in-depth syllabus? Because you need to understand the concepts from scratch. If you don't understand the concepts from scratch, then the foundation, if your foundation is not strong, that the building that you want to build, the building of knowledge, it will crumble at some point of time. So it is very important for you to build an in-depth knowledge from scratch. Okay. And the most important thing, since I'm building the knowledge from scratch, I need some practical implementations of the knowledge. It is not just through a project, but whenever you are learning also, you need to understand that, okay, if this is the concept behind it, I'm going to implement that concept, in what kind of use cases I'm going to implement the concept. So from day one, I'm writing it in bold once again, from day one, it's gonna be like practical oriented approach. Nothing theoretical. Okay, if you're joining this for your certification, then I will say that it is not into certification, this training. This training is only the main objective of this entire training is only one thing, job. I need to crack that offer, which is right now rolling in the market. I need to grab that opportunity. Okay. So obviously, practical implementations of all the concepts are very important. So in-depth syllabus and understanding the syllabus through practical oriented training will be our expertise. Okay. All these sessions gonna be live sessions. Okay. And all live sessions gonna get recorded as well. So that you can access to these recordings. If you are unable to join any day, you would be able to check that. Okay. And this session is gonna be highly interactive. Why? Because if you have a question, it is our responsibility to address to that question. And no questions will be parked for the end. Because, for example, someone is training you on, suppose say CSS. And I have a question on one of the CSS tag. I'm not, I'm on mute. I'm unable to unmute myself. I am unable to ask that question. So what will happen? Since that question remained unanswered, I could not answer the concept. I could not understand the concept really very well. For that reason, the later concepts that the trainer gonna train, that will go above my head. And slowly I will lose interest. What I'll do, I'll think, "अरे यार, छोड़ो, recording देख लूंगा बाद में." That will be the thought process that will come in your mind, and slowly your interest will fade away, and we will lose the track. We do not want that. Okay. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in between as well. Okay. So it's going to be highly interactive sessions. So all these things will lead you to build up a very strong understanding of your subject. Okay. You can call it subject, you can call it domain, you can call it technology, whatever. So if you follow these things. Now I have learned all the things. Okay. I have understood all the concepts from scratch. I have learned through use cases and everything. Now what? I need to implement it through a project. It is very important. Okay. So over here, you're going to work on projects with us. Okay. And these projects are not going to be like mini projects kind of thing. It's going to be like how it functions in the industry. Okay. The entire project management flow that we want to follow over here will be agile. So train you on, we will train you on agile methodology because that is the methodology that is followed in the industry. So from when we will be starting with the project, we will talk about how the sprint planning is done, what type of discussions happen during the time of Scrum calls, how to raise your blockers during the Scrum sessions, and at the end of the sprint, we will have the sprint review and retrospective session. So all these informations will be given to you at first before we start with the project, and then we will start with the project so that every day when you will be connecting with your Scrum Master, with your technical project manager, you need to talk like an experienced candidate. Okay. So that is very important. Another thing which is important is Jira. So we will give you an overview of Jira, how Jira functions in the industry. What is Jira? Jira is basically a platform. It is an application that will help you to maintain the project management flow. Like in the industry, the task won't be told to you. Your manager won't call you and tell that, "Hey, Chetan, do you know that I have a task? Can you please do it to me?" No, that is a verbal communication. No one gonna believe you. If something goes wrong, everyone will ask you a question that, who has given you this task? Why there had been an issue in the task? So Jira is basically an application wherein we are able to keep our footprints. Okay. As the project progress, we are able to update all the tasks. So it has multiple phases. The phases of SDLC, software development lifecycle. Okay. So what are the different phases? How the task comes in? What is analysis backlog? What is dev in progress? QA, UAT? How the projects are required to be deployed. So all those phases will be discussed as well during this session. Okay. So that will be given. So now what has happened? Your profile is completed. So I've learned it from scratch through practical oriented learning. I have raised all my questions. My understanding is very clear. And now I have implemented all the learnings that I had through projects. So my profile is ready. And that is very important, which I told in the beginning, your knowledge. So this is built. Let's assume that you have now learned the knowledge. Now what? You need to be job ready. Okay. Our objective is job. So institutes will ignore this, but for me, this is very, very important. I won't ignore this because this is the reason you will be spending your hard-earned money. So now, if you have to be job ready, maybe for example, you have learned the things, but now you need to explain during the time of interviews. Okay. So interview preparation is very important. So we will train you on how to introduce yourself. From there, we will start. So this session is getting recorded. If you do not follow any of the things, you can show me this recording and tell that you have told me that we will help you to introduce yourself, all those kind of things, all those grooming sessions will be done. So why you are not doing it? So this is a proof that you have. Okay. So introduce yourself. So we will train you how to introduce yourself. So you might see that a person is very good with their technical skill sets, but still that person is unable to crack a job. And whenever you ask the question to him that why you are not able to crack a job, that answer will be, "अरे यार luck खराब था, अरे interview ही खराब था, वो तो लेना ही नहीं चाह रहा था. So these kind of questions, these kind of answers you will be getting. But no, there might be some mistake that you are doing. You are unable to understand that exactly where you are going wrong. So this introduction, how to introduce yourself. Why? Because at the end of the during the time of interview, what do? You sell yourself. This is what we do, right? And since I'm selling myself, so what I'm selling a product, and this product is me. I will know myself more than anyone else. So you need to understand which all areas you are good at, and you need to play with your strengths. So after like I had been a part of more than 6 companies now, and after facing a lot of interviews, a lot of rejections, I believe that I have now cracked that. Uh, I have understood that how to actually play with the psychology of the recruiter. It doesn't mean that I won't get rejected. I will definitely get rejected. But at least to some extent, I'm able to handle my interview. Okay, so there are two ways an interview can be driven. It can either be driven by you or by the interviewer. And you would always like to drive your own interview. Okay, so we will help you to prepare throughout the interview process. So you're gonna appear for 2 mock interviews with us. And these mock interviews going to be like brainstorming sessions. There will be many people in the panel who would be judging you on the basis of your technical knowledge, your personality, your HR questions, whether you are able to address to those questions, your analytical skill sets. A lot of things you will be measured. Okay. And every mock interview is followed with an extensive feedback session because you need to know where you are going wrong. Okay, so we will tell you that these are the good points, these are the areas of improvements. That is how we're gonna give you the feedback so that you can prepare yourself better. And then once that is done, we will be creating your resume. And let me once again, since I will be talking about job, I'm making it high caps. So we have a commitment of placement assistance. And this is like till you crack your offer letter, we will be there beside. So this is commitment of placement assistance. So till the time you crack your first offer letter, and first offer letter won't give you a lot of package. It gives 30 to 40% hike of your current package. But we want that maximum amount. So we will also help you that how to talk to take the counter offers, right? So first offer letter, as soon as you grab your first offer letter, then I need to move on to the next organization and check that whether that organization is able to give me more amount on the package that I am able to grab. So all those kind of discussions we will have with you as soon as you have your first offer letter so that we can get the maximum package. Okay. So generally what we have seen our candidates get 2 to 3 offer letters minimum you need to have. Okay. The maximum number of offer letters I still remember one candidate cracked was like 11, which was huge. Okay. So this is how it's going to be. Okay. Also I believe in one more thing that interview is the place to perform. Virat Kohli को भी खेल के फिर ही जाना पड़ता है, right? He practices even after scoring so many interviews. Sorry, even after scoring so many centuries, but still he needs to practice and go for the tournaments. So here also we're gonna practice, and then we will go for live interviews. Without practicing, we won't go. हमें शेर नहीं बनना है, हमें बिल्ली रहना है, वहां पे जाना है and शेर की तरह परफॉर्म करना. So we will have to practice in such a way that no company is able to reject. That means, again, I'm going back to square one, your knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, then there is no way you're going to make it into the industry. And that is where downtown coders will play their role. Okay, we're going to ensure that whatever knowledge that we have gained, whatever understanding of the industry we have right now, you guys are also working in the industry. You also have your own set of understanding. Okay. And we also have our set of understanding. So this collaboration of us and you gonna build a very, very strong profile. Okay. And then when you will face the interviews, you will see that makhan ki tarah crack hoga chahiye. And that is very important. Be it any technology. I'm just talking about technology. I'm not talking about React, data analysis, all those kind of things. I'm talking about any technology. This is very important, which is knowledge. Okay. You did not have to go for all those marketing gimmicks and these and that, guaranteed placements, this and that. If you're not studying, what about that guarantee? No one can take guarantee of you. Simple as that. If someone is talking about guarantee, that means you need to be skeptical at that point of time. That नहीं बॉस कुछ तो गड़बड़ है मेरा गारंटी सामने वाला कैसे ले रहा है मैं पढ़ाई नहीं किया तो so here we don't talk about guarantee. We talk about commitment of placements. For example, suppose you have started with the module and due to any reason, maybe it's a medical emergency at home or for any XYZ reason, you are unable to complete the session. So my guarantee gets void. But since I have a commitment, I will tell you that, okay, in this batch you could not do it. Come, my commitment still is present with you. Come and join the next batch. We will start from where we left and we will ensure that you grab your offer letter. So please, guys, the dream that you are chasing, don't let that dream fade away because of any reason. We need to achieve it. And that's our main objective. And that's the reason we started with Downtown Coders. Because we want to achieve each and every single dream. Okay, there are multiple institutes who will be talking about multiple things. There will be courses 199, 299, 399. It's a fish market. They want to create a huge volume of people, 100 students in a batch. No one is given the access to ask the question, and the end result, the building falls. I have been part of these kind of sessions. I know what happens. Initially, 3,000, 4,000 students registers, and at the end of the session, there are less than 10 people who complete the session. Because everyone loses the interest and people think that 500 रुपए तो दिया है कुछ नहीं जाता. But सबसे important चीज जो गया है, that's your time, and time is equivalent to money. Over here, we do not focus on these kind of marketing gimmicks. We ensure that we keep a small focus group and give our best to those people so that you can learn the things in depth. You can develop a very, very, very strong profile and you can achieve your dream. That is how our entire module is created, and that is how Downtown Coders is going to help you through this journey. You give us the technology, we make sure that you learn the technology, and that is our expertise. We are in this business since the last 4 years now, and we have trained 800 plus students, and our success percentage right now is 94%. It's not a matter of joke. Generally, where 100 student registers, 10 students get placed. And checking those 10 students, 200 more student registers. In our case, out of 100, 94 student gets placed. That's our data that is telling us. It's not that I'm just creating a story out of Google. This is the data that we have. So placement is not at all a concern for me. For me, the most important thing is sustain. You need to survive in the industry for a long run. I'm cracking a package of 16 LPA, but I'm getting laid off after 3 months. Guyana 16 LPA. You were never a part of 16 LPA then if you're losing a job in 3 months. That means you were not able to survive. People were able to detect you that your knowledge is not good. You are unable to perform well. The expectation of the industry is high. They want quick outputs. And if you are not ready for that, then you won't be able to survive. So placement is not even a concern. This entire module that we have developed, you will get a job. Everyone will have a job. That is not a concern. But who is able to survive? Those who's learning the things in depth. Okay. So throughout this module, we will ensure that we reach to the maximum package. So I'm not talking about packages and all. We will have to get a knowledge so that we are able to survive. And if you are able to survive, 16 lakhs is in your pocket. Otherwise, that has got no value. Understood how this approach gonna be? Okay. And this is how we work. Okay. So the total duration of the module gonna be 4 months, I guess. 4 months. So 4 months is not a joke again. Okay. Why 4 months? Because we have to learn from scratch. I can tell you that it's a crash course. Within 2 weeks you will job. अरे 2 week में क्या उखाड़ लेंगे? 16 lakh का package 2 week में. It can happen only in social media. They might tell you that in 2 weeks you will get 20 lakhs package, 25 lakh package. The reality is completely different. We need time because we have to learn the things. If we don't give time, then it's of no use. And why 4 months? Because we will learn everything from scratch through practicals. Theoretical पढ़ाना होगा, W3 स्कूल में भी अवेलेबल है, जाओ जाके पढ़ लो, कुछ समझ में नहीं आए. After 5 sessions, you will get bored because you won't be able to crack. But this learning that we're gonna train you here will be our experience, what we have learned. Okay. But since we have spent like many years, almost a decade in the industry, so we now know that okay, these are the areas we need to work on. So the duration and everything is very important also to keep in mind because since it's gonna be 4 months almost, so we need to be very focused. This 21st century people, the Gen Z people are like very like quickly I need to, that someone will get into my brain and will fit everything. That is not possible. Okay, you need to stay focused with us. What we need is that your attendance in the class. Every day you need to come. Some of the other days is fine. Koi puja hai, Ganpati hai, this and that. You are unable to join. That's fine. However, most of the time you should be present. Okay. So you have to maintain your focus for 4 months. If you can get that done, then getting this package is not even a concern for us because industry is giving more than this for a React developer with 4 years of experience. Understood? Clear? Any questions on any of the things that I have talked about? I can't even tell that I see your faces. You have kept all your videos off. I don't know why. ऐसा क्या? Suppose मान लो कि it had been an offline class. ऐसे बैठ के क्यों क्लास में आके नहीं चेहरा नहीं दिखाना है.
Hi, Deep.
Yes.
I have one question.
Yes, Parag.
We are going to cover only React.js or other than React also going to cover?
So I will pass this question to Amol or Rohidas. They're gonna be your technical trainers. So yes, over to you guys.
So yes, Parag, we are going to cover HTML, CSS, JavaScript, then your ES6 first. That will be taught from basics to advanced. Then after that, we'll going to start with React and Redux.
Oh.
That will be also from basic to advanced.
Oh.
So yeah, like our training will include HTML, CSS, JavaScript, ES6, your React and Redux.
Oh.
All those things from basic to advanced. Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Any other questions? Chetan, Mandar, Prem, Omkar, Chaitanya. Yes, no, maybe anything. Unmute yourself, you can tell.
No, not from my side.
Not from your side. Awesome. Okay. What about others? Are you there in front of the laptop? People are very shy. ऐसा लग रहा है रिश्ता देखने आए. So anyways, just kidding, guys. So now we're gonna talk about the entire syllabus that we're gonna cover. Okay, I have talked about how we're gonna help you throughout the module, and I will be a part of the module, though I'm not your technical lead, but I will be the part of the entire module wherein all the agile session, the how to introduce yourself, all once your knowledge is ready through the implementation, I will be there just to check that whether you're implementing it the right way, because that is very important. So my job role will come over there once you build up your knowledge and skill sets. Then I will come and check that whether you are able to sell yourself. The better you sell, the better package you get. Okay. So over to Amol and Rohidas. If no one has got any questions, you guys can definitely explain that how the module gonna help them and what are the things that we're gonna cover. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Deep. I think before going for our training module, we should have quick introduction, right, Deep?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I can start because people are very shy here. First time we can see people that's so shy they're not even talking. But anyways, So just to give my brief introduction, okay, my name is Deep Chaudhary. My full name is Shubdeep Chaudhary. I'm in this business since last 10 years, business in the sense in the IT industry. Currently, I'm working as a senior data scientist, and my entire job role is into data. I understand data really very well. Other people in this group are experts in the front end and the back end. I'm expert in data. So yeah, it's been an awesome journey so far. Worked with multiple clients, got to learn a lot of things in the industry. I'm associated with Downtown Coders since last 4 years. I'm the founder of Downtown Coders, and it had been an amazing journey. Okay, I we started with just one student. Okay, and then we trained like 800 plus students, which a huge milestone that we have achieved since the last few years. And what I have understood is that, as I told, knowledge that is very important. If you have the right knowledge, no one would be able to reject you. And that is very important. So we will be focusing on the basics. We do not have to do different things, but we will do the things differently. That is the only difference. That is the differentiator between us and the other institutes. So we are like you guys. You can consider us to be your friends, mentor, guide, whatever you name us. We will be there beside you always. Okay. We are just a phone call away. If you're facing any difficulty at any point of time, you can contact me, Amol, Rohit, anyone, and we will make sure that we are there to address your concerns. Okay. So that's all about me. Maybe I'll move to Amol. You can introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Deep. First of all, welcome to Downtown Coders, everyone. So my name is Amol Khere. I have total 10 plus years of experience in the industry. I have worked on into the front end as well as back end, worked as a full stack developer. So into the front end, currently I am working into the React. So during this training, so I will be available during your training sessions, your live project, your mock interviews, and also any kind of queries you have, you can reach out to me. Definitely, our trainer will be there. Rohidas sir is our trainer. He will be there. But if you have any kind of difficulties, it can be your technical also. I can help you there because I'm also working into the this React domain. Yeah, that's it. So let me introduce our trainer Rohidas. Rohidas sir, he's having total 8 plus years of experience in the industry, and that is all into the front end technologies. Okay. Over to you, Rohita sir. You can introduce yourself, and then we can have a quick introduction of our students.
Yeah, thank you, Amol. My name is Rohidas Potangale. I have 8 years of experience in front-end development. As a React developer, I work, and currently I am a lead of technology in one of the MNC company. So I will be your trainer, and I will go through the demo session of how React works after our introduction. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Rohita sir. Then we can have a quick introduction of students. So I will start with Parag. Yeah, over to you, Parag.
So just two things that what you are doing and why have you chosen Downtown Coders? Like why have you joined in today's demo session? First of all.
Yes. Hi everyone. I am Parag Ramesh Satpute. I am from Yavatmal district from Maharashtra. So currently I am working as a ServiceNow developer with Bristol Cone. I have total 4.5 years of experience in Java and more than 6 months of experience in ServiceNow. So means as a backend developer, with 4 to 5 years of experience, whenever I try to switch company or look for better opportunity, I faced like I'm lagging somewhere where market demanding something like as a full stack developer for backend developer for Java technology, most of them. So I feel that I should learn so that I can get a better opportunity. That's why I'm here. That's all about me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Parag, for your intro. And I'm hoping that whatever objective that you have in your mind in order to join this module, we're gonna not only meet your expectations, but we will definitely try to exceed the expectations. I always tell my students, keep a high expectation and come. Okay, and we will try to break and exceed that expectations that you have for yourself. So let's see how it goes. Welcome to the family of Downtown Coders.
Thank you.
Yes, maybe anyone who would like to volunteer and start.
Okay, I will go. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Am I
Yeah.
audible? I'm joining from
Yeah,
mobile
you are.
network, so maybe some issues, then you can understand, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
my name is Chetan Gule. I'm currently working in the Soul System as a service software consultant. Mostly, I'm currently having 7 years of experience in industry, mostly in backend, Java and the Dassault Systems Innova tool. So it's the backend of most of the time, but recently Dassault has converting from JSPs and they're going for the widgets, which is a single page application. So for that, we need front end development code, means front end also very good. So currently we are moving with Vue.js, but I'm thinking like React.js is also good option to learn with and go with. So apart from syntax, most of the things and basic things, concepts will be the same. So that's why, and I think I am means recently few months back I was thinking about to switch as a React developer, so that I can next my job switch will be the front full stack developer instead of just related or just limited to one technology. So that's why I have chosen this course. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Chetan. And I hope that your expectations are also met. And we will be very glad if you start your journey with us, and we will make sure that you learn things in depth. Welcome to Downtown Coders once again.
Thank you.
So, yeah, maybe Omkar, if you're there. Chaitanya, are you there?
Yes. So myself, Chaitanya Wagh. I'm studying in second year of BCS in Gangapur, Aurangabad. So basically, I just add this, add in this. Basically, I was. Can I speak in Hindi? Sorry.
हाँ हाँ बोलो बोलो कोई प्रॉब्लम
मैंने ये क्लास सिर्फ नॉलेज के लिए लगा है और कुछ नहीं। अभी बीसीएस करने के बाद एमसीएस करने का प्लान है, फिर जॉब करूँगा। सो थैंक यू।
Okay, fine. So welcome to Downtown Coders. And yes, since you are starting from early age, it's a very, very nice decision because the thing is that when we were doing our engineering, if you go back to our engineering days, you will think that we did not start at the right time. If we had started at the right time, then things would have been a little bit easy for us. Okay, we all started like at the last semester of the last year, and then everything was messed up. Then on-campus placement हुआ नहीं, off-campus के लिए like 2,000, 3,000 students in one off-campus drives. So things were really difficult at that time. So same goes at right now also. Same thing. कुछ नहीं change हुआ. Last 10 साल में कुछ भी नहीं change हुआ in terms of placements and all. In fact, all कम हो गया चीजें. So it's very important that we start at the right time. And this is it will be a very nice decision, Chaitanya, if you want to learn right now, because I told you, I think I already explained you the importance of it on call, that अभी से अगर सीख लोगे तो ऑन कैंपस जो भी प्लेसमेंट्स के लिए कंपनीज आएंगे, वी विल बी ऑलरेडी प्रिपेयर्ड, वी विल नो हाउ टू टॉक. फ्रेशर्स के लिए कोई ज्यादा एक्सपेक्टेशंस होता ही नहीं इंडस्ट्री में. So they only check that whether you have the right attitude. जो भी resume mentioned है उसके ऊपर तुम बात कर पा रहे हो क्या. एंड उनको अगर इंडस्ट्री की तरह बोलने वाला कोई बंदा मिल जाता है वो तो पागल हो जाता है. एंड दैट इज द थिंग दैट यू कैन दिस गैप जो है वो तुम इजीली कवर कर सकते हो आफ्टर गोइंग थ्रू दिस. एंड वी ऑल विल बी देयर also. See, if Parag and Chetan joins in, then they are also gonna be like the mentors. More than your buddy, they will be your mentors as well, who can guide you as well. Okay? So the more we interact with each other, the better it's gonna be. Yes, communication of English is very important. हिंदी में तो बात कर ही सकते हैं, but धीरे धीरे I will tell you how to improve your communication. सबसे ज्यादा टाइम कम्युनिकेशन को ही लगता है, बिकॉज बचपन से कभी बात की ही नहीं, अचानक से अंग्रेजी में बोलना इट्स डिफिकल्ट. मैं तो बोल भी नहीं पाता था अंग्रेजी पहले, बट अभी सुन के शायद लगेगा नहीं, बट हाँ पहले बोल ही नहीं पाता, फिर धीरे धीरे न्यूज़पेपर्स पढ़ के फिर सीखा. Okay, so I will tell you how this journey gonna be. We would like to welcome you to Downtown Coders, and I'm hoping that you learn the things in depth and you should be able to grab an opportunity. And you never know that तुमको मास्टर्स करने की जरूरत भी ना पड़े, तुम बीएससी करने के बाद भी जॉब क्रैक कर सकते हो, ऐसा कोई डिफिकल्ट बात नहीं है. मास्टर्स इज लाइक वेस्टेज ऑफ टाइम if you are if you have the right knowledge. Then मास्टर्स जरूरत है नहीं, ऐसा नहीं, मैं नहीं कहूंगा कि मास्टर्स जरूरत है नहीं, बट अगर नॉलेज आ गया, इंडस्ट्री मिल गया, तो क्यों मास्टर्स की जरूरत, बाद में कुछ कर लेना, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन डिग्री. Anyways, welcome to DTC Chaitanya, and I hope you have a successful journey with us. If
Thank you.
Omkar is there, can you unmute? Or if not, okay, cool. Then over to you, Amol and Rohitas. You can take it from here. And
Yeah, thank you, Deep. Thanks everyone for your quick introduction. So I will take over this to Rohit. He is our trainer, so he will go through with our syllabus and what are different things, what are different technical things we are going to cover during this training. Yeah, over to you, Rohit.
Yeah, thank you, Amol. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
As I already introduced myself, I have 8 years of experience, and I work as a lead of technology in MNC. Uh, let's get with the demo with the React. Uh, if you want to learn React, what knowledge you have to, what will be the good if you have knowledge? Suppose you have knowledge of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, that will be good. But if you don't have, no problem. We are going to teach you from the scratch, so it is okay. And you should have npm installed locally. When we start our lectures, we will help you to install the what packages we need to be installed at local. And we have Visual Studio Code. It's a code editor we will be using for writing the code. So these are the prerequisites for the React course. What is React and why React? So what is React? React is an open source JavaScript library used for building user interfaces. It is component based. It uses virtual DOM. We have DOM in our Chrome, but React uses its own virtual DOM. It uses used to render the application very quickly. Performance will be optimized using React. That's why we are using React. And it uses JSX syntax. So in our next slide, I will tell you how what is JSX and how it will look like. JSX is like plain HTML code, nothing that, and we have JavaScript in that. So it's a JSX. And React have strong community because originally developed by Facebook, and Facebook itself uses the React for Instagram, Facebook application it uses there. Why React? Yeah, I already told you it's a have a strong community, and we can use a component, a reusable component. We can create small components, and we can use that. And rendering, fast rendering using the virtual DOM. That's why you use React. Who can learn React? Basically, any web developer, any JavaScript developer who want to learn front-end library like React, they can learn. Any front-end developer who is working currently as an Angular, but he wants to learn React, then they can learn. Any back-end developers, suppose they are working on JavaScript, Java and Python, they also can get the knowledge of React, and they can be a full stack developer. And any mobile application developer, suppose they learn React, they can build a mobile application using React Native. That is good. Any graduates can learn, because we are starting from scratch. What we needed to run the React application: HTML, JavaScript, CSS, ES6, everything we are covering in our training. So any graduates can join this session. Yeah. What will be the curriculum? As I told you, the basic to advanced HTML, CSS, JavaScript, ES6, React, Redux, we are covering. And we are also give you one industry-based project following the agile methodology. So that project will be the actual project, how it is developed in industry. We will guide you how to do that, how to get the knowledge, everything we will handle that. And here we have sessions on agile practices and Jira. As Deep told you, the agile methodology and Jira session will be covered. And we also give you to give mock interviews, and we will give you feedback. Suppose you are lacking somewhere in knowledge, in communication, everything will be covered in mock interview. So that will be very helpful. And we will also give you placement support and assistance. Yeah. And if you want to know the syllabus, you can visit DTC, Downtown Coders website. And here we have HTML, CSS syllabus. Suppose here we have how a website architecture, what is HTML from scratch. See, what is HTML from history we are checking. So we are covering everything, and HTML tags, list, forms, everything we are covering here. And if you go to the CSS, what the benefits of CSS, CSS syntax, everything we are covering here. You can go and you can check uh, the syllabus here, how you can apply the background images, text, colors for text, background colors, anything you can apply using CSS. Everything we are covering, like positions, static, fixed, relative, absolute, everything we are covering here. And if you see JavaScript syllabus here, if you see what is JavaScript, so it is also coming as us from basics we are taking. Uh, See advantage and disadvantage of JavaScript, how do you add JavaScript in HTML, everything we are taking here. Loops, JavaScript statements, functions, objects, what is object, and event handling, array, exceptions, everything we are taking here. I will go through the React syllabus here. And here, what is React, virtual DOM, introduction, functions, function-based component and class-based component, both we are covering here. What is state, what is prop, lifecycle methods, everything we are covering here, like event handling, uh, conditional rendering, late, CSS, how we can use CSS in React. So this is our syllabus. You can visit and check your syllabus. And this training will be covered in 4 months. So everything will be covered, like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React will be covered in this 4 months journey. And how React application structure it. Suppose you started React application using create React app, then you will get this structure like my demo, the project name, and node modules, public, and SRC. We have index. So index will be the root of the project, and it will run all our application on our Chrome. So I will go with the demo after this slide. Suppose we want to create one counter application. Okay. Suppose if we go here and here, as I showed in slide, we have indexed here, right? Here we have app imported, and here we are showing app component. This is the separate component. Now here we are importing counter. Counter is also separate component, like component based. I already told you it's a component based library. So we created a separate component for counter also. Suppose here this is the counter. Here we have using use state hooks. There are multiple hooks in React. Suppose use effect, use memo, use callback. One of them is use state. It's used for managing the state. How you can manage the state? You can declare like this, and we have state and set counter. When you set the counter +1, it will update this counter and count. And here we are showing on web. Suppose This code I will run. Yeah, suppose if you click on plus, it is incrementing. It is if you are clicking on minus, it is decrementing. Like this, we have created this application. If you have any question, you can ask here how it is working, anything.
Guys, if you have any question, you can ask Parag, Chetan, Omkar, Chaitanya, anyone.
Okay, if you don't have any question, then I will go. Suppose same code, if you want to write in HTML and JavaScript, it's plain. There is no any React application. Suppose if you want to write, then this is the code for HTML. See, the div we have yes tagged button and button. If you go with at a counter, same we are using. This is the JSX. I already told you what is JSX. So it is HTML like code, but we are using JavaScript code here also. We can show for updating the dynamic value, we are using this counter here, and the same code we are using in plain HTML also. So here we have increment and decrement functions also. So here we have to take the DOM element and update that. And if it is large application, that will be complicated handling that. So here what we are doing, we have state in React, and we are directly updating the state. Suppose if you want, so that will be the very good. If you want to pass any value, suppose here I'm using the counter, and here I want to say pass some value to counter application, counter component, sorry. So directly you can use here. Suppose directly name and save. If you see here, name is coming React. See, like this, it is updating very quickly, and this is like a props. That's why we use React. You instead of a plain HTML, we use React, because passing the elements, passing values from one component to another component, handling the values, that is good. So we use React for that. I will go with the slide again. And I already told you, we will give you one project, like industry-based project, how industry go with how they build project from the scratch. So I have example here. If you see seva.in, like this website, we can implement similar website, or anything website, any website we can create after our completion of the training. If you go here, and here we also have handle the JavaScript in React. Suppose if you want to send emails, we can send here like this. Yeah, email is sent like this. So this application is created in React. Suppose if you want in mobile view, how the responsive websites we can create, that also we are covering in our sessions. So that will be very helpful for you to creating the application that will also used by mobiles also. So yeah, we are covering one project, and we will give you project, and we will guide you how to do that, and everything we will guide you with the project. Yeah, in summary, yeah, everyone can join this session, because we are starting from the basics. Every languages what needs with the React, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, everything we are covering in that. So you can build your own application. You can get all knowledge, and we also give you the how agile methodology work, and sessions on agile and Jira, how Jira works, how Jira assigned to you, how it will work, that also cover. And two mock interviews will be taken care, and we will give you feedback. And the placement assistant, as Deep told you, the placement till your first offer, get your first offer, we will guide you for your interviews. And after you completing this session, you will have 3 years of experience like knowledge. Suppose you completed this 4 months training with full dedication, then you will have the knowledge of 3 years of experience people. And if you see in industry, for freshers to 10 years of experience, the packages goes to 5 lakhs to 36 lakhs. And if you see on Google, if you see which language is most demanded in front end technology, if you see the dev job scanner, if you see here, it's the data from the last 3 years. A number of jobs in front end, it's React is at the top. And if you see the 50% of the market, it's taken by React. So React is a very popular library you can use for front end technology. See, the graph is going up, and it's above the 50% for last 3 years. Yeah, so you can take this course, so it will be help you to get your job in high demanding language. Yeah, thank you for participating, and I greatly appreciate it. And feel free to ask any question. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Rohit. Guys, if you have any question, you can ask. We are done with our React demo session. No questions? You are able to understand each and everything?
Guys, if you have any question, you can ask regarding the syllabus, regarding the code, what I shown you. Anything you can ask.
Yes, right. Okay, if you don't have any question, then we'll stop here. And about our class, a live class. So our live class is going to start from this Monday. Time will be the same. Same means it will be 7 to 8 evening time. And you can reach out to me or Deep regarding your admission process. Yeah, Deep, you want to say something?
Yeah, so thank you, Amol and Rohit, for your session. Yeah, I'm surprised that you guys don't have any question. You have understood everything? Are we so good trainers that you have understood everything? So I always feel that there should be scope of improvements. If you have any questions on any of the topics, feel free to ask. Okay, and we are available. Okay, you are just a phone call away. So if you don't have our numbers, so what we can do, Amol, we can drop our numbers in this group. Okay? So I'm dropping my number. So Amol, you can drop your number as well. Okay, so this is my number. You can contact me, call me if you have any questions. Feel free to ask. We are starting with the registration window from today, and our live class gonna get started from Monday. And it's a daily class, right, Amol? Monday to Friday.
Yes, it will be weekdays class, Monday to Friday, every day 1 hour. If required, we can extend that. But
Okay.
Initially, we are targeting to take it 1 hour, 7 to 8 evening.
Okay. So are you guys comfortable with this time? Any uh, means maybe you guys are working. Some of you guys may be working. Is it causing any kind of overlap with your work due to which it might affect?
It is fine, no problem. But
Sorry?
sometimes, hi Deep, I'm Bharat. Yeah,
Yeah.
this time is fine, but sometimes if we have any work or anything, so in that case, class may be skipped, but still we have a recording of the class.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
that's why we can means revise it later, and we can cover that.
Yes, absolutely. So 1 or 2 days, it's fine. If you are unable to join, definitely the sessions are recorded and will be provided to you. So you won't miss the session. Your main responsibility is to ensure that whatever trainings are done, you need to be in line with the class. Okay.
Yes.
So suppose, for example, Monday the session starts. So Tuesday, So you will be a part of the live session of Monday. On Tuesday also, you need to check and revise the session again. If you want to maintain your own notes, you can maintain your own notes. We will also give you some PDFs to study. But when I study, I always tend to make my own notes because I have my own approach of studying. Right? Since your childhood, you have your own way to study. So it depends upon you how you want to get it done. And yes, always try to stay in line with the class, because if you keep things pending, everything will come onto your shoulders and then you won't be able to cope up really well. So that's the reason. Please ensure that you be a part of the live session. In case if you aren't, then you can definitely check the recording on that day or maybe the next day.
Yeah, and even if anyone is having problem with the timings, then once our class will start, then we will discuss, and whatever the time suitable to everyone, then we will change to that particular time. It's not an issue. We can change it. But if this time is comfortable for everyone, then we'll keep the same time, 7 to 8 evening.
Awesome. So I guess if there are no other questions, we can call it a day. Have a great weekend ahead, and do let me know if you have any questions. Please take a snapshot of this mobile numbers, or if you want to copy paste it on your notepad, you can do that. Okay. And if you have connected through the group, so all the discussions will be happening on the group. We will also try to upload this session and give the access to you guys, so that you can, those who could not be a part of the session due to any internet outage or something, can check it later, I guess. Awesome. Yeah, anything else that you want to add? Anyone wants to add on that? Cool. I'll take it a no. So have a great day, guys, and see you guys soon. Maybe the next weekend.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you all.
Bye.